Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, but more importantly, happy NFL Draft Day. That's right, the draft is going to start in roughly about an hour, which why they would start it at 8 o'clock Eastern when it's probably going to take 3 to 4 hours is beyond me. Who knows? That aside, the Wheelo Jank has returned, and I think last week I may have cracked the code that I can actually talk while this thing is spinning if I just mute the sounds coming out of the Chrome tab. Maybe. We will find out. Either way, let us spin, and let's see what we got this week. Please, the gum last week, it's still fresh in my mind mouth. Let me be for a week, please. We spin! We spin, and then... Oh, the spinning. It keeps getting more and more hypnotic. I'm wondering if there's like the perfect amount of entries to have it be basically one color as it's spinning. But coming up this week, this is part of the Boxo Jank that I received from the Etsy seller, the Superstars, MusiCards. Can't wait for these. This is a fun set. So join me at the table in a moment, won't you? And now to the table we go. It is time for some MusiCards. And this is a set I've never actually opened, but I've seen a lot of people open it. It is a fun set, and recently, this past Sunday, I believe it was, there it is right there, actually, the Superstars MusiCards on Maiden's World of Wax and his birthday mukbang where he ate the glorious meat log. If you don't know what I'm talking about and are slightly horrified, I don't blame you. But check out the replay of that. He did a 10-hour birthday stream, and it was a rollicking good time. But Tim, Incognito, opened some of these, and they are just incredible fun. Incredible fun, and we're going to get into it and see just who we got, and maybe, again, what do I do with anything? Some good old TTM in potentia. All right, here we go. Belinda Carlisle. I liked her. After singing with the all-female Go-Go's, Belinda Carlisle spent a year honing her craft before recording the album Belinda in 1986, which yielded the top 5 single Mad About You, which is a great song. The following year, she reached number 1 with the single Heaven on Earth. Belinda is involved not only with entertaining her fans, but with supporting animal rights and environmental causes. Good songs. Very good. Woo! The man who stole most of his fashion ideas from me. You can figure out that timeline. Lenny Kravitz. I actually saw him perform at the Horde Festival in mid-90s. He was the second act. He followed Rusted Root and Blues Traveler was the headliner. The young artist Lenny Kravitz displayed a wide range of talents. Why are you not focusing? On his first album, Let Love Rule, in 1989. Oh my God. And I'm sorry for everybody. This is going to start making a lot of us feel really old. Come on. There we go. Besides the vocals, he played virtually every instrumental line. After moving from New York City to Los Angeles, Lenny sang in the California Boys Choir. I actually did not know that. And appeared with them at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. He's interested in using the musical medium to try and help make a difference. Well, music is one of those things that is universal, so that's the platform to do it. Well, this is a big pack. Hall & Oates. Let's friggin' go. Change of Season, 1990, is the 19th album by the duo Daryl Hall and John Oates. Between 1976 and 1985, they produced 20 top 20 hits, including 6 that made number 1. Rich Girl, Kiss on My List, I'm not going to read the years because it's going to make us feel horrible. Private Eyes, I Can't Go For That, No Can Do, Man-Eater, and Out of Touch. Hall & Oates performed at the reopening of the Apollo Theater in New York City in May 1985, honoring their childhood idols, The Temptations. The Temptations and stuff, that's the music I grew up listening to, because that's what my parents were listening to, and my dad especially was a big fan of the Motown scene. Really? I mentioned them, and then they appear. If Rusted Root shows up in this pack, I'm out. Blues Traveler. The music of Blues Traveler is well-informed... What? Is well-informed and filled with hints of blues, jazz, metal, Jimi Hendrix, and Paul Butterfield. Its 4 members, John Popper, vocals and harmonica. Now that's a talent, man. I wish I could play the harmonica. Chan Kinchla on guitar, Bobby Sheehan on bass, and Brendan Hill on the drums have diverse musical backgrounds, yet they all share a reverence for musical theory and are obsessed with pushing boundaries. We want to be the first band in space, quipped Sheehan. Has there ever been a band in space, or did Metalocalypse do that? Kids, that's a good cartoon. Well, not kids. Kids my age. Madonna. She has several cards in this set. Occasionally an artist emerges whose life and contributions appear to be larger than life, an artist whose dress and every action define the norms for others to follow. Thank God the cone bra didn't take off. A public figure who is followed and scrutinized in infinite detail. So that's every celebrity now. Less than a decade after the public emergence of Madonna, she has become the subject of numerous articles in publications as diverse as reference works, supermarket tabloids, and even PhD dissertations. Seriously? Anybody know anybody that used Madonna in their PhD dissertation? I am very curious. Come on, Rusted Root. Debbie Gibson. We're pulling all the hits. Debbie Gibson asked her parents for a guitar at age 2, but had to settle for a ukulele. At 4, she began playing piano and won her first competition at 6. At 17, she became the youngest artist in the history of pop music to write, perform, and produce a #1 single, "Foolish Heart," 1987. My God, that song is that old? Man, they should have called this like, this isn't a nostalgia pack. This is a depressing pack. Fleetwood Mac. Yep, we're getting all the big ones. The only constants in the 23-year history of Fleetwood Mac have been drummer Mick Fleetwood and bassist John McVie and the quality of the shifting personnel they've assembled around them. We all know the stories around a lot of that. Originally a British blues band, the group shot to rock superstardom with the albums Fleetwood Mac and Rumours. God, I forgot how old Rumours is. Fleetwood Mac has sold more than 40 million albums, and this was in... Actually, what year are these? 1991. Thank God there's no gum. Dread Zeppelin. Were we just talking about them on Maiden Stream, or was that somebody else? I think it was the Black Sabbath kind of parody thing. Led Zeppelin clone bands are nothing new, but Zeppmania has taken a decidedly humorous new turn with Dread Zeppelin, Rolling Stone magazine has commented. The band consists of 5 reggae musicians and an Elvis impersonator named Tortelevis, and performs mostly covers of Led Zeppelin favorites. And the fun thing is, like, when you get like a kind of a parody cover band, they're not parodying the songs, but parodying the band, they're usually really good musicians, and that's the cool part. Bad English, preaching to the choir. That's me most days. Wow, the hair. Like I said, like I've said in the past, we want to know where the hole in the ozone layer came from. 1980s and Aquanet. Mixing an aggressive musical attack with sharp melodic power, the rock group Bad English is a unique musical union. They formed to make a studio recording even before appearing in public. However, the individual members have extensive stage performance. Their name comes from a spin on a pool ball rather than improper grammar. That's interesting. I did not know that. And our final card before the propaganda stuff, Excel. I think I don't know them. Why was this a thing? Like the staring off, looking, pondering, except you're really not. That guy's falling asleep. He doesn't want to be there. He don't know where he is. And I don't know. He's sad about his sweater. Excel, Dan Clements on vocals, Adam Siegel, the guitar, Sean Ross on bass, and Greg Sains on drums, was formed in 1985 out of the remains of the seminal Los Angeles hardcore band Chaotic Noise. Oh, okay. Attempting to describe the band's music, a reviewer for Rip magazine stated, crossover, skate rock, metalcore, People spend too much time trying to categorize heavy music that has a punk attitude. Albums Split Image from 87 and The Joke's on You from 89. Do not know who they are, unfortunately. Here's the instant win game thing. Not gonna scratch it off because I'm fairly sure I didn't win the trip to London, but I could get 10 cents off from my next music t-shirts as seen in the Pro Set Gazette. The Pro Set Gazette? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Well, that's a mix of nostalgia and slight depression because, man. And then when you start thinking about like the stuff I remember my sister listening to when she was growing up is now reaching like 30 years old, it makes me want to sad. All right, moving on before that happens. Yes, it is the draft day. What wackiness is going to go on? What is going to happen? We don't know. All I know is I'm betting on the Minnesota Vikings doing something unique. I don't know if it's going to be good, it's going to be bad, but I think it's going to be something we're going to talk about for a while. Not sure what, and I cannot wait to find out. And the Steelers, if their pick is not preceded by the words offensive tackle, we've got some major issues. Pardon me. And now to the Milestone Shoutout. Firebox breaks, even though he has hit the milestone 600 when I looked. However, we all know YouTube's favorite employee algorithm likes to take subs away, so let us make sure to keep Firebox breaks over 600. Well-deserved, much more deserved for the fire he's pulling. Mashup Mondays are coming back. He went Timmy's hunting. He was pulling all sorts of stuff from the new Duos set. And just all kinds of good stuff. Fire does pull the fire. Link to him down below. Also to Maiden's World of Wax and Tim at Incognito. And now, let's see, what actually is next? I gotta look at the box. Because I put them in order, so I kind of just go down and reach for the hunt sets. But this one, we're going back to the Murders at Karlov Manor because I'm still working on my little personal checklist because, you know me, as seen from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction video on Monday, I love random animal cards. I love animals, critters, varmints, all of it. The weirder the better for me, and I just can't get enough. Plus, it's magic, and I love having people bear with me for another couple of minutes of magic. We have got Expedited Inheritance on the full art. Let's take a look. Yep, that's how you expedite your inheritance right there. Boom. And now to the pack and to the hunt. We've got, is it a regular? No, just a regular base forest. The Lightning Helix. For a split second, I thought that was a giant ham. Oh, that's a foil. We'll take that. We got us a rare Vanifar Evolved Enigma. The amount of titles. No, we do not need that one, but a rare is always good. Etrata, Deadly Fugitive, a Vampire Assassin. Oh, the artwork. It's a rare, but do not need that one. Flourishing Bloomkin. It is a plant elemental. Do we need? No. And you can kind of... No, you can't because of the thing. Slimy Dual Leech. I was looking for that one because I pulled the foil, and now I have the base. Today is a win. I don't care what else happens. No more lies. I tell you no more lies. My statement was very true. Vidugazi Inspector. No, we do not need. The Loxodon Eavesdropper. I know we've pulled him before, but it is an elephant, and elephant friends are always welcome in this opening. Reasonable Doubt. There is no reasonable doubt. Elephants are the best. Person of Interest. I like the armor. Rakish Scoundrel. Wait, what an insult that would be. You rakish scoundrel. Defenestrated Phantom. And the final card. Ooh, Pupper. Hell Pupper. The Snarling Gorehound. Did I need him? Yeah, I did. Got 2 swamp cards that I was looking for on the list, plus another Elephant Detective. And honestly, I don't think it can get much better than that. Plus a lot of music and a lot of, looking back and going, my God, that was ever so long ago. However, this was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by in the chat. Draft coming up in about 45 minutes or so. So let's go, your local sports team. Come on, Steelers, do the right thing. Links to everybody I talked about down below, and we will see you next time.